I'm sorry about that, y'all. I still don't have any sound. Ah. Okay, now I gotta wait for y'all to come back. Hey, sorry about that. Hi, Sean. Okay. Um, let me get my Skype. I had 8 people in here and had Raven calling in, and then I was trying to whatever. I don't know why I was acting up. Let me get my sound working on my sound working on Skype. I had it plugged in to my speaker in the bedroom, and so y'all couldn't hear it. Now I got to change my speaker settings in Skype. So sorry about all that. um, okay. Test. Testing. Testing. Okay, it's not working. Oh, here we go. Speaker. All right, now let's try it. Okay. All right, now I got it. Good gracious. Let me see if we can get Raven back. Oh, on me. I'm so sorry, y'all. Hey, Charles Wilson. Yeah, testing 1, 2, 3. Testing. This has been a test of your emergency broadcast system. Had there been an actual emergency? All right. Hopefully, Raven can answer. I think he was out walking his dog.
Hello.
Hey, sorry about that. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. All right. Can y'all hear him in the
Yeah.
room now? Yeah, everything was acting up tonight.
It's all good. Just out walking.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's some people here. Um, it looks like, I don't know, several families. They have like 6 remote control cars.
Uh-huh.
And shoot, those things hum. So I've had the dog chase the cars. So they'll just run her.
That's cute.
So what hit the sun?
Don't know. Don't know what it was. At first I was watching it this week and I thought it was one of the planets, right? And I'm like, yeah, that's pretty high up, like pretty close to the sun to be one of the planets, but I'm like, well, maybe
What about Comet Atlas?
it might be. I mean, but I wouldn't think Comet Atlas was that big now.
Yeah, it it breaks up as a comet gets closer to the sun and heats up and speeds up. It breaks.
Right.
So,
but that wasn't breaking up. That looked like it maintained its size for the whole week.
Well, you have 5 like decent sized pieces,
Right.
and so they're separated by I think the most 330,000 miles.
Right.
maybe 1,000,000 miles. So in astronomical terms, that's not that much. So it's going to look like, one big ball.
Right.
And the tail will stretch out millions of miles.
Right.
So comets are, they're fascinating, and hey, it's another sign.
Yeah.
That's God. That's God telling us.
Yeah.
And then you have Comet Swan.
Yep.
That's
Comet
coming.
Swan. We got the meteor shower. We got the super moon.
Mayday.
Yeah.
Mayday.
You're funny.
Mayday.
Hey,
That's what I say.
guess who's in the room?
Who's in the room? I can't see because I'm walking.
Okay,
So.
well, we got Angel, we got Patrick, we got Discernment Files. We had Julia, but I lost some people when I had to reboot. But we got Sean from the UK in here.
Oh, great.
And Planet X Watcher. We haven't seen them in a while.
Is that Planet X Watcher in Australia?
I think they're in California, if I remember correctly. If this is the same one.
Okay.
Are you in California, Planet? It takes there's always a delay.
Oh yeah. But yeah, we're seeing the signs. It's Mayday. We got, debris. Look for debris. More and more. More and more
Patrick,
debris.
of course, from Canada. You know what we haven't heard of in a long time is Lulu from Australia.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, Lulu's from Australia.
Planet X Watcher moved from Cali to Ohio. Okay, but they were in Cali.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, so, hey, look up for your time, draweth nigh.
Oh, yeah.
Whether that's 5 years, 7 years, just keep an eye on the world chess game.
Yeah.
Watch how pieces move, watch how the pieces move, and what's what things are being instituted.
Yeah. Well, they're talking about the governor here in Virginia said today that he was gonna. So they were supposed to try to open up phase 1 this Friday, but now they put it off until next Friday.
Yeah, they're gonna,
Oh, Charles Wilson's here
that.
too. I'm sorry. Charles Wilson from Louisiana.
Okay, welcome. So, folks are spread out all over.
Yep.
And I'm coming to you live from the desert.
Yep, live from the desert. Oh, my sister was here earlier.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, she hadn't made an appearance in a long time. She stopped in.
Yeah. So, phase 1, phase 2, phase 3, this Friday, next Friday.
Yeah.
Folks are protesting.
Yeah. Well, I heard the president in France was with the protesters talking about they weren't going to do social distancing. And anyway.
Well, yeah, France has been a boiling point for the past year.
Yeah.
They've had the yellow protesters, and even in the Illuminati cards, they have yellow vest protesters in the cards.
Yeah.
So, them folks over there, high taxation, unemployment, cost of the cost to live, rent, food. People are struggling worldwide.
Right.
You
Yeah,
know,
this is not.
it's
Yeah, this is
you know,
globally.
yeah. This again is another. This is a huge sign. It's a huge sign as the comets come by. It's a huge sign as these super moons. What manifests in the heavens will manifest here on earth.
Right.
So all these things are connected.
Yeah.
And it's tough. It's tough. But, you know, Bible says, you know, we're going to experience, these days of sorrow. It looks like sorrow to me, don't you think?
Yeah. So yeah, because we know the famine is coming. I mean, we've been seeing that for years, just with the weather anomalies, and then now we look at more of that in the future, and then
Yeah. We've been seeing famine for years though.
yeah,
It's just been in Africa.
right. I was going to say
It's been
yeah,
in it's been in other parts of the world.
yeah, and where
And
it's easy for people to put it out of their mind because it doesn't affect them. Like I
exactly.
said, I
Exactly.
call this the great humbling. I think God wants everybody to realize what everybody else in the world is going through, and He wants to show doctors and dentists and the wealthy and all these people with fancy cars and houses, and never they were never worried about their money, and now they're like, oh, it could all be gone in a day.
Oh yeah.
So I
Yeah.
call it the great
Cuz
humbling.
because no one's going to be immune to what's
Right.
coming.
Oh no.
No one. I don't care. Yeah, I don't care how much money you got. You will not be immune to what's coming because you could run. It says how folks can go run, but you can run, but you can't hide. Isn't
That's
that the old
right.
cliche?
That's right.
So they're gonna run. Folks with money gonna run to bunkers. We know they've invested people in positions. Uh, uh, the politicians, the rulers of this world, they're gonna run.
Yeah.
They're gonna run, and they don't. Either they understand it and don't give a damn, or they truly don't have a clue. It can't be but one of those two things.
Right.
And I think a lot of them know because why else build those things? So instead of trying to make life more pleasurable, they have the ability to help so many people
Right.
to to make life easier,
Right.
but they refuse to. Again, let's look at other parts of the world who have it worse. You know,
Yep.
they're struggling to eat. There's they can't get no water.
That's right.
You can't fly planes. You can't you can't send in some engineer groups and help dig wells.
Yep.
We can't do that as humanity. We can't do that.
Yep.
You know. So God's looking, and He's just okay. You know, the Father's going to discipline. The Father has to discipline His child sometimes.
That's
Well,
right.
folks are about to get disciplined, and I don't care who you are,
Yeah. Yeah.
because you're gonna feel it too.
Oh yeah. Well, we know by scripture, all the things that. Oh, there she is. Guess who just came in the house?
Who?
Lulu from Australia.
Good,
We talked her up.
good. Yeah. Good day, mate.
Wow, it's Lulu.
Ain't that something?
Yep,
Ain't that something?
yep. What is this,
Hey,
Monday at 10:20?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah, Monday. Monday. May
So,
4th. May the 4th be with you.
yeah. Oh, yeah, happy Cinco de Mayo tomorrow.
Yeah, Cinco de Mayo. Yeah.
So we got
Man, they're really,
Lulu. I think she's like 13 hours ahead of us, and Patrick's like 6 hours ahead of us. So I mean, not Patrick. Patrick's an hour and a half ahead of us. He's got that weird time, Canada time. Sean Johnson is like 6 hours ahead of us in the UK. Wow, so it's late
yeah,
there. Lulu probably just got off work. It's Lulu, what time is it in
yeah.
Australia? Or they might not be working either. I don't know. Are y'all on lockdown too? Yeah, it might be discernment. Oh, it's Tuesday, 12:25 in the afternoon where Lulu is.
So she said it's what, 2:45,
12:25. So
12:25,
they're 12 hours ahead, I guess, or 14
12,
hours. 14.
15, yeah, 15 hours ahead of where I'm at.
Oh yeah, that's right. Because you're 3 hours behind me, right?
17, yeah, 17 hours.
And
Yeah, so
and
she's a
see,
whole,
discernment saying
she's,
15 hours, but he's got a different time zone too.
yeah, she's in the future.
Yeah,
She's
yeah.
in the
So
future.
she can tell us now what happens
Yeah,
tomorrow.
she's in the future.
Hey, she could be our psychic.
Yeah, really.
She's at a
Yeah,
university,
time.
full-time classes now. Okay.
Yeah, time is a powerful thing.
Yeah.
Can't 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 do anything with time.
Yeah.
Can't speed it up. You can't slow it down.
Yeah.
Time heals. Time reveals. It's a powerful thing. Time tells all.
Yeah. And what's funny is that Scripture foretold some of this stuff over 6,000 years ago, and we're just now seeing it
Yeah,
come to fruition.
yeah,
That's right,
yeah,
discernment. 1,000 years is like a day to God.
yeah. It's a powerful thing.
So I
Di-
forgot if it was Julia or Julia or Angel was saying that forgot what she was saying. Something's supposed to happen in May 2021 next year.
Huh. I know during the eclipse of 17, spring 2021 was on my mind
Right.
because 2021 or springtime is the halfway point between, the two eclipses. So to me, after that eclipse, I just felt like at the halfway point because it's 7 years,
Right.
August 2017 to, I can't remember the month, 24, is 7 years and halfway point and, 42 months, stuff that the Bible talks about led me to say spring 2021, I believe we're going to get hit.
Yeah.
I believe that. And then Some folks have talked about, there was a collision in Jupiter. Something hit Jupiter.
Right.
And I think something hit Jupiter September of 2017 after the eclipse, because in September of 2017, you had the Revelation 12 sign.
Right.
How the Virgo, the moon, the planets that aligned made up the crown. Jupiter was in the womb of Virgo. It does the retrograde thing where it's like bouncing back and forth, and it stayed in the womb of Virgo for 9 months.
Right.
So when you read in there Revelation 12, God called it a great sign.
Right.
There was a great
sign in
sign.
heaven. Yeah.
He called it great, and a lot of folks ain't talking about that.
Yeah.
That was a great sign. That was, hey folks, wake up, because it's beginning.
Right.
So yeah, a great sign. So we got some stuff coming. It ain't gonna be easy. I just, I'm not trying to be a bearer of bad news, but biblically, and I believe wholeheartedly with my heart, yeah, that there's some stuff coming, and it's not far off.
I agree.
It's not far off. Come on, this way.
Well, Lulu says their country, they got restrictions are starting to ease. They went into lockdown in March. She has cabin fever for sure. Discernment file says Jacob's trouble.
Yep. Jacob's trouble. Yep.
Yeah.
We're in it.
Yep.
The next round is tribulations. Start reading what's in tribulations, and that's telling you what's coming next.
Yeah. It kind of seems like we've already begun it.
Yeah. Kind of seems like it, doesn't it?
Yes, it does. Hold on 1 second.
Yes, sir. Kind of seems like it.
Whew.
And
sorry.
The governments of this world have the ability to make people comfortable in these last days. They have the ability to do it.
Well, yeah, they can just print money.
Yep. They have the ability to make a lot of lives comfortable.
Yes, Lulu, that's Raven on the line. Lulu was asking if that was you.
Yeah. Yeah. There's going to be stars falling.
Oh, absolutely.
Read Revelation 12. There's a war going on up there. They fighting.
Yes.
The Satan and the angels, they're up there warring.
Yeah.
They're fighting, they're punching, kicking. They're doing all kinds of stuff. They're at war.
Yeah.
And again, what happens in the heavens manifests in the physical. And that's what we see. War. You
Yeah.
know.
So Planet X says he thinks they think we're in the beginning of tribulation too. And there's a lot
Yeah.
of preachers covering it now that didn't used to cover it.
Yeah.
I
Because
see the war
we're,
too.
we're,
I
we're
agree. Go ahead.
yeah, we're in it. You know, we're there's no turning back.
No, absolutely not.
You know, they're implementing laws and regulations. They're taking humanity to the next phase.
Yep.
The next phase.
Yeah.
You know, I I just pray. I mean, my God, I hope a lot of people lost their jobs, and you just pray.
And some
You
of them
know,
aren't going to be back. There's some
yeah,
there's businesses that aren't going to reopen. They're not going to be able to.
yeah, that's a strong possibility. There's no, there's no denying that.
Oh,
Music.
Planet X is going to have a
Say
birthday on
over there.
Wednesday.
Someone has a birthday.
Planet X. Her birthday is
Oh,
Wednesday.
oh, okay. Happy birthday to you. Try to enjoy as best as you can. Yeah. So we got to pray, keep it together.
Right.
Where are you going?
Antichrist could appear out of what's going on now. He might be
Yeah.
the
Why not?
savior to this pandemic, and he'll offer a global economy and a global cure, and so he could manifest out of this.
He sure can. He sure can.
So
He he sure can.
we're definitely in interesting times.
Oh yeah. You know, folks. You know. All right. The I mean, again, scriptures. A lot of people are going to perish with upcoming events.
Yep.
There's no getting around it.
Right.
Sorry.
Right. A third in
So
the first one and a quarter. Well, mankind has left in the next one.
yeah,
Yeah. So
there's
that's a
there's some
that's yeah, that's a lot of people.
that's 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 something coming.
Right.
That's something coming.
Right. Gonna
My
be.
God.
Yep. And then we got
So you
the locusts, and now we got murder hornets.
size of you got to be size of a parakeet.
Wait, but they're chopping the heads off of the other bees.
Yeah,
Did you see that?
just wreaking havoc.
Yeah.
Yeah. And 6 weeks ago, what did I say?
Yeah. A locust with a sting like a bee or something.
Yeah, the next pandemic is going to feel like a wasp sting
Right, right.
and cause a fever.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Who just bought 100,000 body bags, Planet?
Mm.
A parakeet is a budget. A budgie. Hey, Karen Mitchell, how are you? And we got another Canadian in the room.
Yeah.
We got 2 Canadians and an Australian.
Yeah. A lot of people know what's coming.
Right. Oh my gosh. It's just, last year we were talking about one day we'd wake up and there would be something happening and we'd all be like, I can't believe this is going on. And I didn't expect it to be so global.
Yeah,
I figured a few big countries would be, hit by something, but not the entire world. But then again, we're in those times. So,
yeah. So things will happen globally. Some things will be regionalized, as we see. We see that all the time.
right.
Whether it's a town 50 miles from you or a nation on the other side of the planet. I mean, you know, Lulu's down there. They deal with fires.
Yes.
Look what Australia goes through,
Yes.
and how so much wildlife died as well.
Yeah.
And what does the Bible say? What does Hosea say?
That's
What
right.
is the what is the prophet? Is it
Daniel?
Jeremiah, Isaiah? Who's the taking of the animals? They're going to get to the land.
Yep.
That's going to mess with food supply. That's going to throw the system off. We're gonna start seeing parakeet-sized bees. you know,
Lulu called it the
every
sunburned country. You remember when
mm,
the bats fell out of the trees dead in Australia last year because of the heat?
yeah,
But in Florida the lizards were falling out of the trees from freezing.
yeah. Everything's just out of whack, and
Yeah.
they
Oh my
call
gosh,
it
we got so many whales off our coast right now. It isn't funny.
yeah. Hosea prophecy and you know, the animals. You go to the website, just Google animal deaths,
Yes.
and it'll take you to the page. I mean, it's constant.
Yes. Yeah, I know what you're
Fish,
talking about. That
crab,
page, they
pigs,
yes,
cows,
they
all
keep
over
up on
the
all
the
the
news.
animals. Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the news just doesn't cover it,
Right. Well, it would
and
take them
so it's not
3 hours to
people.
cover the animal deaths each day.
Yeah,
Yeah. And then
so
if you include how much of the land has been burned up by fires, right, across the world, because
yeah,
it tells us a third of sea life, a third of this, a third of that, and then eventually it's going to be all of it. But so if we go back for the last couple of years of what's been going on, we're there.
yeah, we sure are. We're in it, but they don't want to say we're in it. They don't want to believe we're in it. Non-believers don't want to believe we're in it.
Right.
You know
Well, even believers don't want to believe we're in it.
exactly.
And I get it. I mean, we want to
Oh, we want to see our grandkids
yeah.
and our dreams and our hopes
Yeah.
and
But
blah
look
blah
at the
blah.
beauty. I mean, and that's because that's what we know. And anything that we don't know, since we haven't been to heaven yet, and we haven't been, in the presence of God, and we don't know how awesome that feeling is, even though we can imagine it, right? It's scary. The unknown is scary to people. So
Yeah, you can't have the spirit of fear.
that's right.
Can't have the spirit of fear.
Absolutely.
So when they propagate and they instill fear, demons, negative energy, whatever you want to call it,
And it's all real.
it's real. Oh yeah, it's real. The the spiritual, it's as real as put your hand in front of your face. Real.
Yeah.
It's real.
Yes.
We're spirits. We have a spirit in us. Some good, and some folks don't have a good spirit.
That's right.
What makes certain people do certain things?
Yep.
If it isn't for a spirit, a
That's
spirit
right.
of
That's
kindness,
right.
a spirit of forgiveness, spirit of madness, spirit of anger,
Right.
and unfortunately, we got folks ruling this world with a bad spirit. Because there's a lot of people that need help.
Yep. Absolutely. Billions of people.
They need help, but the spirit won't allow them to. What kind of spirit is it?
The one that's trying to keep people away from God.
Exactly.
Yeah. Wow. So now they're talking about eating alligator and kangaroo.
Wait, well, those folks down Cajun country, you know, when I went to Texas, went to a town fair in Monroe, Texas, and shoot, they were serving gator on a stick.
Really?
It was a little, huh?
Did you try it?
No, hell no, I wasn't gonna do it. I ain't gonna mess with that.
Oh, Raven said
Little.
a curse word. He said, "Hell no."
That they had that stick going through it, and little legs was out
Oh
there,
no,
and
no, 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 no.
I said, no, I'm good.
Yeah, I would have to not know what I'm trying.
Yeah,
That,
and yeah, yeah, I'm cool.
yeah,
I'm
I can't do
cool.
pig's feet, pig ears, frog legs, none of that. But I love some
Yeah,
Alaskan king crab legs now,
I don't
and
even
some
like that.
lobster tail.
No, I can't eat that either.
Oh man, those are my two favorites.
Mm. Chitlins.
Nah,
You get some.
I can't stand the smell of chitlins, so no, I can't eat them. I can't
Yeah,
stand them when
once
they're cooking.
them, you can clean them. You can clean them all you want. Use a 1 to 10 solution of bleach and water, and hold them up and rock back and forth, cleaning them things out. You can soak them, but the minute they hit hot water, it's over.
Yeah,
It's
yeah. Now
over.
my daughter loves chitlins because her grandmother makes
Oh,
them or used to make them, and
yeah, I
yeah,
can't.
nah, yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, I can't hang.
Me
I
either.
cannot hang. Sorry, you got me. You got me.
Yeah, I might have to try some new stuff though if I have to go on this renal diet.
Yeah. All right. You could do maybe some gizzards.
Yeah, I like
Get
gizzards. Chicken
you
gizzards,
do?
fried chicken gizzards with some hot sauce. Yes.
Oh. Well, Virginia's kind of country anyway.
Hey.
It's just it's just North Country.
Okay. I'll let you tell it. Not this part of Virginia. This part of Virginia has got everybody because, we're so military. So we got,
Well, yeah.
that's what's wrong
Well,
with our,
yeah. I mean,
that's what's wrong
I
with
just
our roads. We got every kind of driver in the world here.
yeah, but his Virginia is has a long history. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it just seems it's kind of north. It's northy, but yet has some southern to it.
Yeah, we're
It
kind of,
has a
we're in the middle of the South
yeah.
and the
I
North.
mean, it's northy. It's not. It's not Georgia. It's not.
Oh, it's definitely not Georgia or the
Yeah,
Carolinas or Alabama.
yeah. It's not that southy, but it's north of there. But history, battles, north versus south.
Yeah.
There's. It's that kind of. It's definitely that kind of vibe there.
Right.
I mean, some years ago we went to a wedding, and we stayed in a town called Town. And Tawny is on the border because it's like 1 minute you're in Virginia, then you're in Maryland. So it's in that corner where what was that famous there was a famous battle there. Doggone it. Anyway, there's a famous battle there, and we toured that museum there. It was it was fascinating.
Yeah.
But you get out of DC, DC City, and then Town was seemed like an hour out of DC, and farmland, was pretty.
Right. So was that in Maryland or were you in Virginia? That hour outside of DC.
The town is called Town.
But is that in Maryland or Virginia?
I believe it's Virginia.
It might be. I don't know.
You're near, but you're near the border. Because, I mean, you're like 10, 15 minutes and you're in the other state. You know what I mean? It's like up in the corner.
So was it near
quaint?
Was it near Alexandria, Virginia?
No, I don't remember being near Alexandria. But DC, Baltimore is right there. We toured around the whole Washington, D.C. thing. And then we were in a town called Tawny. I believe it was Town. And it seemed like it was, at least an hour drive from D.C. going north. And it's in the corner of the state there. What was the name of that famous Civil War? Doggone it.
You said Tawny, T-A-W?
Yeah. T-A... Yeah, it could be T-A-W. Town. Like I said, you get out there and it's just farmland.
It's in Maryland.
Those...
Tawnytown.
Okay.
Tawnytown's in Maryland. That's what
way down, and it's right near the border, right?
It's a city in Carroll County, Maryland. Population 6,728.
Yeah.
That's a small population. It's in the of the city of George Washington once wrote, Tawnytown is but a small place with the only street through WCH. The road passes built on the building. Okay.
Yeah, there was a famous battle, Gettysburg. Gettysburg is right. Gettysburg is nearby there too. Like I said, you drive a little bit and you're in that little town, and then they have the whole battlefield you drive through, and then they got some indoor. You watch a presentation indoors, and then that helps get your bearings and stuff. And then when you go out on the drive, certain parts of the battlefield, and it was real pretty.
Huh.
Real interesting. It was neat.
Yeah, I figured it had to be Maryland if you went north from DC.
Yeah, and you're right there. It's got to be I think, does Pennsylvania, is there like a try with the states? Is there like 3 states that corner there? Like I said, you're a few miles, you're just a few minutes from, you're in Maryland 1 minute and bam, you're in, maybe it's Pennsylvania.
Well,
Runs along
Virginia's border is really weird. We border quite a few states.
Yeah.
We border West Virginia, we border North Carolina, we border
yeah. Well, that's in the
Tennessee,
east southeast part.
Yeah, we border.
That's
we
going
border
south.
Maryland.
But if you go northwest, then that's where, like I said, that's where I got confused, because it's like, 1 minute you're in Maryland and the next you're in Virginia, or where's Gettysburg?
Let me see. Let's see if I can pull this up on a map. Town, Maryland, maps, real estate.
Yeah, I'm sure it was Gettysburg.
Probably.
And that's in another state. I think it's Pennsylvania. Anyway.
So you're thinking it was which war?
During the Civil. There was a famous battle there.
Gettysburg's in Pennsylvania.
That's it. So it's right there in that corner of the state. So you just get in where we were in Town, you just drive. It was less than 30 minutes. And all of a sudden, bam, you're in Pennsylvania. And Gettysburg is like the next neighboring city or town. And you're basically just going through farmland to get there. It's no major highway.
Right.
You're on backcountry highways, those smaller highways. So it was pretty up there. But I didn't like that traffic. That DC traffic is no joke.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, that was ugly. Because it's an old city. So to leave the city, and then how it has all those one-way streets and these weird. I didn't like that traffic at all.
A mood model. Sean Johnson said his ex was a Canadian mood model.
Oh, that's what they did? Or that's what they used to do?
I guess that's what she did, yeah.
Modeled in Canada.
Well, but he lives in the UK. Sean lives in
UK?
Sean lives in the UK.
Yeah, I've never been to England.
So now tonight we got the UK, we got Australia and Canada and the US. Now we need somebody from Mexico and somebody from Africa and maybe Japan to join in.
Well, all right. I'm going to clean up.
Okay.
So I don't know how long you're going to be on.
I'll be on for a while.
Okay. Hopefully have UK or someone call in.
Yeah, that would be awesome. Or Lulu from Australia. We haven't heard from her forever.
Yeah, let's get another perspective. And I'll listen. I'll keep it on the channel.
Well,
so Lulu, someone call in and just call in.
Well,
All right.
it's been a pleasure as always, Raven.
All right. Thanks for having me.
Thanks for joining us.
All
God
right.
loves you, and so do we.
God bless everybody,
God
and
bless you, young man.
stay strong. Stay
Yeah.
strong, everybody. Stay strong.
Keep on the full armor of God.
That's it. All right. I'll see you guys.
Okay. God bless.
Bye bye.
Bye, hon. All right. Always a pleasure to hear from Raven. So, Lulu, are you going to call in and let us hear your Australia accent? No, we haven't seen Spencer forever. Spencer of the North. But there is this guy that's got this name Canadian comedian that comments on it's 4 in the morning. I figured it was pretty early there where you are, Sean. Um okay, awesome, Lulu. Um anyway, so there's this guy called Canadian comedian that comments on some of the videos. And so I told him if he knows Spencer of the North to tell him we miss him to get back in here, but don't know. I can't call Canada. So okay, Lulu, I'll wait on the phone to ring. Remember, it takes a minute to connect. Yeah, I hope he's okay. Maybe he smoked too much of that grass he was growing. You haven't, Lulu? We were talking about you earlier, and well, I bring you up often, but we were talking about you earlier, and then you showed up. It was perfect. Oh, Spencer, you think he? Yeah, he had some greenhouses going. I hear from John every once in a while. So let me know if you try to connect and it doesn't work, Lulu. Yeah, he sent you a photo. Oh, the number's up on the screen. 8075 blah 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 804-638-9969. Okay. 804-638-9969. Um yeah, Karen, I've been, I'm okay. I have to see a nephrologist because something my blood work indicated that I have issues with my kidneys now. Yes, Patrick, finally. But anyway, I have a low CF4 and a high creatine level. which indicates CKD, but I have to find out. Oh, we got, okay, call in. Hello. Hey, so we got, I'm going to put my phone next to the computer here so y'all can hear Sean Johnson. So Lulu, call in and I'll answer.
Hello, everybody.
Can y'all hear Sean okay?
I hope so.
Yes, Patrick. Oh, that was on, he called me on Facebook.
Cheater.
Oh, so that'd be cool. If Lulu calls in, then we'll have an Australian and a UK. We'll have two different accents going.
Totally different sides of the world.
Right. Different sides of the world. Oh, you sound, say that again.
Different sides of the world.
Awesome sauce.
Awesome sauce.
Do y'all say that there in the UK? Awesome sauce.
Awesome sauce. No, I just say it's awesome. Sauce is what you put in chips.
Sauce is what you put on chips. Yeah. Lulu, are you calling in? It hasn't rung yet.
You lot talking about food has made me starving.
I
It's
know.
4 o'clock in the morning.
I'm starving too.
I'm looking at my mum's little papillon. It's only a mouthful there.
Yeah, say that again. Say that 3 times in a row.
after a few beers, yeah.
Oh, after a few beers, yeah. So are you working?
For you.
Oh, you got a question for me?
Yeah. What the hell is collard green?
Oh man, collard greens is so good. So good. But you know what? I won't be able to eat them if they put me on this renal diet. I won't be able to have spinach or Brussels sprouts or cheese or tomatoes or bananas or oranges. Okay, Lulu, yeah, it hasn't. Try again because it hasn't connected.
Collard green. Is that broccoli?
No, broccoli is broccoli. Collard greens is collard greens. It's a whole nother vegetable.
What the?
Oh, no. Collard greens are so good. Oh my goodness. Cooked in some fat back. Woo.
You still not answered the question.
It's a vegetable. It grows out of the ground. It's a green.
It's collard green. It's the color green.
Yeah. Okay, so do you know what turnip greens are?
I know what a turnip is.
Okay. Well, it's like turnip greens.
You didn't stick it in a tin of green paint.
You're funny.
It's like your cauliflower. You turn that green, stick that in paint and all.
True.
You call it collard green.
Okay, Lulu, if you're trying and it's not going through, let me see here. Let me look at it.
Is it my fault?
No, you're on my phone, not on Skype. You're on my phone.
Phone.
Yeah, you're on my cell phone. I answered you on my cell phone.
Happy days.
It's not coming through.
Come on, Lulu.
Come on, Lulu. I don't know why. Are you dialing all the right numbers? Did you put a 1 in front of it or whatever you got to do with your area? I don't know what.
She's Australian, not backward.
Well, I don't know. I don't know what the. Okay, let me close out Skype and reopen it, Lulu. Because nothing.
The phone the wrong way around because she's on the
Okay, side of the world. Hold on, because I closed it out, so I'm going to reopen it, and let me see if it works. I mean, well, some places like if you call There's different numbers you have to enter to call out of your country.
Yeah, area codes.
Well, not just the area code. So like here, my area code's 804, right?
Yeah.
For my Skype, but my area code where I'm at in Virginia is actually 757. 804 is an old area code. See, she's got to dial 0011 804 638 9969. Yep, that's the
Just go
number.
on Facebook.
Huh?
Facebook Messenger, Judy, go. Easy.
Yeah, I don't know if she's got Facebook. All right, try again, Lulu. Unless they're blocking people from Australia calling the United States or something. Unless it's I mean, I don't know.
In case the virus comes down the
Yeah,
phone.
you know.
Shit. Oh, no.
Yeah. That's what we're talking about on Messenger, Lulu. That's how Sean's talking right now, is on Messenger.
It's just Lulu trying and not succeeding there, or
She says, no luck. It's not connecting for some reason. And I know I can't call her because it's going to tell me I can't call international. I'm pretty sure. Let me see.
good old Facebook, eh?
Yeah, she could hit me up a friend request. Darn it. I wonder why I won't let her call. So, Lulu, is it just ringing or is it, what is it doing? Oh, man. She's putting food on the screen. Karen Mitchell is.
Oh no.
I can't tell if that's ice cream or popcorn. It's popcorn. Okay. Patrick says it's popcorn. So, Lulu, is it ringing at all? Because it's not showing anything on my end.
Connected.
It says it can't connect. This call can't go ahead. The number is not connected. Oh, maybe try it again. Maybe you punched in something wrong. 0011 804 638 9969.
69.
Thank you, Sean, my
It's
UK
okay.
son.
Mother.
Huh. Did you change phone companies, Lulu? Maybe you don't have international calling anymore.
Chocolate donuts.
Oh, look at that. Will you stop, Karen? We're going to get fat just reading the screen. So tell us what's going on in the UK, Sean.
It's boring. Everybody's locked up. And yeah, it's crap. All that wet weather I've just worked through. And now the sun's out and I can't go outside.
You can't go outside at all?
Well, no, you can go outside, just social distancing. You should be on a roof in the sun, smashing it.
Karen put a salad in the room.
Salad. That's swearing, that.
That was
well
funny.
bad language.
Well, because we were complaining about all the fattening donuts and ice cream and yeah, I can't go for a drive. My car's been broke a year now. This is May, so it's been a year.
I don't have one.
Well, technically, I don't either. I mean, it's sitting out there, but yeah.
So with it.
You still there?
Yeah, what's wrong with it?
Oh, the engine.
Whoops.
Oh, it's funny, huh? Yeah, the engine's gone, so there you go.
Oh dear.
Yeah,
Oh dear.
yeah.
Scrapyard, is it then?
Well, um, it looks like that's what I'm going to end up having to do, yeah.
Oh no. You have to pay for them to take it, or will they pay you?
Oh no, they'll give you $250, but
Yeah, it's about the same, yeah.
but it really hurt
Just
to
let
pay
it.
$37,000 for a car. And well, you know, I got 13 years out of it before it started acting up, so I don't know.
Wow.
But I had planned on it being, you know, lasting me till I died.
Can the engine not be fixed?
It has to be replaced
Why?
because it's blown, from what they
Oh,
tell
you
me.
blown that gasket.
No, it's not a head gasket. It's probably the rods or the pistons or something.
A shame.
That's what people are saying anyway. They think it's a bent rod.
Oh.
So, and now the battery's dead. So in order to even try to start it, I'd have to get it jumped.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't
If it's
know.
got a damaged engine, you don't want to do that.
Yeah, well,
Make it worse.
it doesn't seem like it matters now. I mean, I tried all that, you know. I wasn't driving it. I was trying to wait on somebody to see if they could fix it, but
Yeah.
I think it could be fixed, but it's just so much work involved. Nobody wants to do it.
Yeah, well, it's worth more to you than scrapping it, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, if I had the tools to work with and a place where I could take it apart, I would myself, you know, before I sent it to the junk. But, you know, then you're talking thousands of dollars worth of tools to be able to take it apart.
If it was closer, I'd come and do it for you.
Oh, come on. Lulu's calling. There it is. Yes. All right, let's hope it connects. Oh, man. Okay, it might connect. It might connect. It's trying. It's trying, Lulu. Hang on. There it is. Lulu. Can you hear me? Lulu? Lulu? It says we're connected. Lulu? Lulu? Oh, man, it shows we're connected, but I can't hear her. Lulu, do you got mute? Did you set the mute on your phone? It shows we're connected. Lulu? Oh, man. I can't hear her, though. Can y'all hear Lulu? Oh, shoot. It finally came through, and now I can't hear her.
Yeah, she'll answer in 15 hours.
Oh, that's why I can't hear her, because it's not tomorrow yet here, right? So tomorrow I'll be able to hear her. Okay, Lulu, hang up and try back, because your call came through, but for some reason I can't hear you.
Lulu, we can't hear you.
Discernment says she's going to have to warp through time, go backwards 15 hours. Oh, man. Okay, so Lulu, I'm going to end the call and try back. Let me go to settings and make sure the mic is still set up right. Huh, man. I got so excited. We hadn't heard from her forever. And you know, I forgot I heard from you, but nobody else had. When you called last week.
Oh, yeah. Then you said you'd be on, and you wasn't.
Oh, that's what it is. I gotta change the speakers again. Okay. All right, try again, Lulu. I'm sorry. Oh, come on.
Soup. Yeah.
All right. Oh, there she is. Hopefully it does right this time. There it is. It's ringing. All right.
Good day.
Okay. Hopefully it connects this time. All right. It's trying to connect, Lulu. Just be patient. It takes a minute because it's internet. Come on. Connect.
Good day.
Hello.
Oh, there she is. Hello, Lulu.
Hello.
Woohoo! We got a party going on in here. We got Lulu from Australia and Sean from the UK.
Hey, Sean, how you doing?
How you doing?
Yeah, good.
How you doing?
Hang on, I can hear some feedback.
Are you on speaker?
Yeah, I'm just turning down my laptop because I'm getting feedback.
Okay.
All right, that's better.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
better.
what's going on?
All right.
We're
How's the
having a
Australian
little
accent, you know?
internet party. I'll call myself a glass of wine, what? What's going on? Good to hear your voice, dude. Long time no speak.
Good to hear you, Lulu. Man,
Yeah.
this is awesome. We got Lulu and we got Sean on the phone. Too bad Casey's not here.
I know.
Pardon?
I said, too bad Casey's not here.
Casey, how's she doing? Keep in contact?
No, she doesn't. I haven't heard from her since July.
Yeah, right. And she was pretty busy with university or something, wasn't she?
Huh?
She was pretty busy with university or something like that, eh? I can't remember.
Yeah.
She was a student.
John said she's doing okay. I talk to John every once in a while. John Hattina from Florida.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah,
I remember him.
He says she's doing okay.
Well, that's good. Yeah. No, I left that mining town and I'm a university student now, full-time geology student. So
you're not in the mining town anymore?
No, I've moved south to Cairns. Yeah, that's where the university is. So it was face-to-face until the restrictions come in and we have to do all our work from home now. So
Right.
until the schools go back, and I think our state wants all the schools to go back by the end of May. So see what happens.
Right.
Yeah. So we went into lockdown really, really early, like in March, before you guys went into lockdown, and yeah. And so now that we can go have picnics, we can go to the beach. I can leave. I can drive 50 kilometres away from home. What's that? I don't know what 50 kilometres is in miles, but it's not very far.
Right.
About 35,
35 miles?
something like
Yeah.
that.
Oh.
So for me, I live in the northern beaches of Cairns, and 35 miles would be the CBD. So I'll be able to go
Do you
into
live
the
near
CBD.
Walkabout Creek?
A walkabout?
Sorry, what's that? Hey, walkabout. Yeah. Yeah, dude.
Y'all talk
It's a
funny.
nice place to go walking about where I am. Oh,
Do you have a donk?
very nice place. What was that?
Do you have a donk?
Do I have a dog?
A donk.
A donk? What's that? I don't know
Have
what
you
that
not
is.
seen the film? What's he? The Australian guy, Crocodile Dundee.
Crocodile Dundee.
But what's a donk?
I know.
Hey, Brian.
In the film, the bad guy comes up to a good guy. He says, "You should have bought a gun instead of them beers." He says, "I don't need a gun. I've got a donk." It's a big muscly guy.
I think I know what you're talking about now. Yeah, big fella. Yeah. Actually, I've got a mate called Donk. True God. And he is a big fella. So now I know why they call him Donk.
A donk. Bang. Brilliant.
So how you coping, Judy, with the lockdowns? And they've opened your beaches up, haven't they? I saw on you.
Yeah, we're all locked down.
No, they haven't opened our beaches up yet.
Open nothing here.
Yeah. And whereabouts are you, Sean? Whereabouts in the UK are you?
I'm in Manchester.
Oh, yeah. Do you follow Manchester? You're not going to like me because I
United.
when I watch soccer, I go for Leeds.
Leeds.
Yeah.
Leeds. They can't even talk properly.
Oh, cool. And have they shut down the soccer over there as well?
Sorry?
Have they
shut down football over there?
Yeah. Yeah, everything shut down. Everything.
Yeah. Our rugby league's just going to fly back up at the end of May. That's good
They're
to see.
overpaid puffs anyway.
Pardon?
I said they're overpaid puffs anyway, the footballers.
Overpaid puffs? Is that what you called them?
Overpaid, yeah. Oh,
Ponces.
some of those players could buy a little island somewhere. Just Jamaica.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, let's do that. Let's all get together and buy an island, and let's all just go there.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
If I win the lotto, like a big jackpot, I'll try and buy my own country because that's like a little island. I might buy Tasmania.
There you go.
Nice.
It'd be nice to own a little island, I reckon.
Well, I'm moving to Australia if I win the lottery anyway.
Yeah, it's nice and warm there.
It's the other side of the world.
Yeah.
It is. I can't wait to go back to the US. I don't know whenever that's going to be. I'm glad I didn't end up booking that holiday I was planning on doing.
Oh, you would have been stranded here. That would have been nice. You could have hung out with me.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. No, I can't wait to go back over there. At least now I get to save a little bit more money before I go over there.
Right.
See a bit more of the country, spend a bit more time over there. I was over there for what, 10 days or something like that last time I was there.
Yeah. You went to New York, but you didn't come to Virginia.
I want to go to Virginia because we've got beaches there.
Speaking of,
when I'm there, we'll have to catch up.
That's right. Speaking of New York, have you talked to Mike lately?
No. I can't keep in contact with him. He's disappeared, eh? No, he just disappeared, eh?
Yeah.
Hope he's okay, but hope he's alive and well.
Yeah, me too. Oh, guess who called into the show last week?
Who?
Starry Night.
Starry Night.
Another one from Canada. Yeah, for the first time. Remember we used to mess with him on the show, like if he ever called in, the world was coming to an end. Yep, he called in.
Right. Yeah. I'm trying to place that person. There's so many. You see people here, there, everywhere. It's just keeping track of people, and it's good that you can still keep in contact with them. Yeah.
You okay over there, Sean?
I'm super. I'm
Yeah,
just
Sean can talk
reminiscing. I'm just thinking about one of my exes.
One of your exes?
Yeah, the Canadian.
Oh, Canadian. Oh.
Nude model. Yeah, she was a nude model.
She was a nude model? Was that Karen Mitchell?
Yeah.
A nude model. I was thinking that, and I saw the type. I'm thinking, does he mean nude? What is that?
No, fucking stupid phone.
Oh, I don't know, because you know Sean has some different words over there in England.
But that's poem. Was it a poem I read out?
Yes, my poem on faith.
Yeah, that's right.
And
took me a week just to decipher it and turn it into English. It was slightly broke.
What are you saying about the way we talk here?
Not a damn thing, redneck.
Oh, I am not a redneck. I haven't slapped my neck in a long time.
You sound like someone on an episode of Swamp People.
Right? There you go.
I watched that. I like that show, actually. The name choice. Shoo! I have a good giggle, eh? But I'll tell you what accent catches me. The South African. Hey. They kind of sound like Kiwis. Like a mixture between a Kiwi and an Aussie. Yes. So what else is going on, Judy? I don't know. I sort of went off YouTube for a while because I had to study.
Right.
I've been on YouTube for about 8 months or something like that.
Wow.
It was distracting me.
Right.
Yeah. But because I'm bored now, I've got nothing else to do, I just thought I'll reactivate my account and, yeah. Actually, last time I was on YouTube was I found out about that. What was his name? Daryl.
Right.
Yeah. That was probably the last time I was on YouTube. That was a few months ago.
Yeah. Yeah, that was sad.
It was. Yeah.
Because I remember the last time he called into the show, he told us about the cancer and he didn't know how long that he had left. And
wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a bit of a shock, hey?
Yeah.
Mm.
That's a shitter.
Yeah.
What's that, Sean?
I said, that's a shitter, isn't it?
Yes. Yes.
That's an English saying, is it?
No, that's not how we say it here. We'd say that sucks. That sucks, or
Yeah,
something
it's a
like
shitter.
that. Yeah. That's a shitter would be like an
Toilet.
outhouse or
Yeah,
yeah.
toilet.
Yeah. That's a toilet. That's a toilet.
A toilet.
Toilet. It's not a toilet, it's a dummy.
A dunny. Give over.
It's a dummy. It's a thunderbox, mate. It's a thunderbox.
All right, mate. At least both of y'all say mate.
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 Good day, mate.
G'day, mate. Hey, mate.
Here, mate means
Yeah.
your partner. You know, your intimate partner.
Nah.
Yeah.
Lulu says, yeah.
For me, my intimate partner is my bull. Bull.
Man's my dog.
I tell you what, I'll be looking for a new bull once this coronavirus goes away.
I'll be
Yeah.
a bull.
Whoa. There you go.
Oh dear. Did he just say what I?
Yeah, he
what
said
I
that.
heard
Yes,
him say?
yes. He said, I'll be your bull. And he put some oomph in that, too.
Oh dear. That's a classic.
All right, so I'm going to change the name of the show to The Matchmaker. The Matesmaker.
The matchmaker.
The Matesmaker.
And just put the matchmaker
Yeah.
channel. And by the looks of everyone likes talking about food, so you might have to give us a cooking lesson too, Judy.
Oh, yeah. There you go.
Cooking at home with Judy. Yeah. Everyone, send in your recipes and see if Judy can cook it. And then we'll get Gordon Ramsay to taste it.
There you go.
Yeah.
So, no golfing or anything lately, huh, Lulu?
No golf. That sucks.
Golf.
Yeah, I'm kind of missing my golf.
Yeah, she loves to golf.
Pricks with sticks.
Or a chick with a stick.
It's not easy hitting that little white ball. It can be quite frustrating as well.
No, you're right. No, you're bang on.
Well, I guess you could always use bigger balls.
Well, you could. But your best friend who I usually go golfing with, he's moved away too. So I've moved away from all my best friends. So I can't play golf. I've got to meet new friends where I am.
Right.
Yeah.
That's why you have time for us now, because you don't have a bull.
I don't have a bull. No, he was never my bull. I'm not really into 63-year-olds. We worked really close together. Like, he's been my best mate for 12 years. And but I get a bit worried about him because I think he's drinking a little bit more than he should.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, that's right. I remember you did a video once at your house, remember? With him? Or it was one of your golf buddies anyway. One of your golf bulls.
Yeah. We're playing darts. Yeah, that was him. Yeah. I was playing. Yeah, I uploaded a video. I was playing a game, and I needed number 15 or something like that, and I had one shot, and I got it to win the game. Like,
Have you seen the film Happy Gilmore?
Good.
Yes, Happy Gilmore was funny.
Brilliant film.
He said, had you seen the film Happy Gilmore?
Yeah, I like that. It's pretty cool. I like Adam Sandler.
Yeah, I like Adam Sandler.
He's a good comedian. I've been watching something really ridiculous it's just a sort of parody, a satire of World War II, and it's Australian. It's called Danger 5. They're like 5, like, I don't know, what would you call them? Spies. So one's Australian, one's British. You got one from Russia, one American, who's funny, and one from Europe. And it's just you need to Google it. And I had to actually buy the DVDs because it used to be on Netflix. They took it down, but if you Google Danger 5 or watch the YouTube videos, it's hilarious. I've been watching that. It's just ridiculous. It's stupid, but it's ridiculously funny.
Danger 5.
Danger 5.
Yeah, I'll have to check that out.
Yeah. You got to sort of understand what went on in World War II sort of thing, you know, like they even brought out Hitler's Nazi dinosaurs. Oh, jeez. Because apparently he tried to bring them back to life for World War II. He did.
Yeah, he was messing with a downed alien craft as well, apparently, to World War II.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's why the weapons were better.
Brian says California is going to open Monday. And we're supposed to open next Friday's phase 1, but we already know people are going to kill the beaches. And they're going to make us shut back down. Yeah. They already did that during the shutdown. That's what made them. So he had left the beaches open, you know, and made a rule where just, you know, and then somebody took video of it, and once they did that and it made the news, then the governor came back and shut everything down.
Shut them down.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I hope that it doesn't happen in this country too, just opening up too quick. But we're prepared for a second wave anyway, so
yeah.
So you just got to be, as I say, be prepared for that second wave and just do the right thing. I know it's going to be tough.
You know what's more scary than that, Lulu? Is MERS. MERS hasn't mutated yet. MERS has a 39% death rate. This one's only like at 10%. Right now it's still around 20%. But I think once they get all the numbers in, it'll be more like 10%. But MERS is going to be the next one, and then the world will never recover from that. Well, you know, Scripture says that a third of mankind is going to die, and then after that, a fourth of the rest of the world is going to die. So that's a lot of people. So MERS, you know, if MERS mutates, boy, oh boy.
Yeah.
It's a lot. This is SARS too, and MERS is.
I don't like calling MERS. His music's shit.
Yeah, you know what? And it just goes. You just have to get back to bare basics. Live one day at a time. Get through one day, and that's all I'm doing right now. Get through one day, drink yourself retarded at night, and then wake up and do it all over again.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's all you can do. Like, I mean, it sucks a lot. Just move to come down to university, and even that, you know, I kind of would rather go back to work now. So it's just a decision I'll make after July. So, but just put your whole life on hold now. Just, anyway, what do you do?
So what's the weather like there in Australia right now?
Where I am, it's beautiful. It's always beautiful here. It's 28 degrees, and it gets down to about 23 at night. So
you mean Celsius?
Yeah, Celsius. Yeah. So that'll be like 67 degrees for you guys.
No, I think that's I think that's higher than that. I think. Well, let me see. I know 32 Celsius is like 90-some degrees Fahrenheit.
Well, it's 7 degrees here now.
7?
7.
7 Celsius?
No,
7 degrees.
7.
Celsius.
7 degrees Celsius, yeah.
Wow, that's cold.
Yeah, that's cold. The coldest I ever experienced was in New York. I was never. I live in the tropics, so yeah. But it's cooler in Cairns than where I used to live. So winter here is beautiful. I still don't own warm clothes.
Winter here.
Very nice here.
And it rains a lot there. It's like Seattle here. I wouldn't want to be there.
No, it rains a hell of a lot.
It's 6 degrees in Canada. Woo.
6 degrees. Hey. Yeah, bugger that. You can keep the cold.
We had 80 Fahrenheit here today.
Wow.
So it's starting to warm up now because it's moving into spring now. Yeah.
Yeah. We'll be going into summer in June.
Yeah.
But it was 57 or 58 degrees last week Fahrenheit, and I got sunburn on the top of my head. I've never had sunburn in my entire life. I had sunburn on the top of my head. It was only 58 degrees Fahrenheit. And that's that sun being way too, that's a UVC coming off that sun. It's intense.
Last week it was 25 degrees and I had a pair of shorts on and that was it. So
wow.
I bet you'd have your jumper on, wouldn't you?
I'm just happy to have to run the air conditioner now, so it's good. It gets me electricity bill down a little bit more. Yeah.
This is very posh without air conditioning in our house.
Oh, that's right. Y'all don't need it in England. We need it here.
No, because we just shut the bloody window and put the radiator on.
Well, there's parts of the United States that didn't have AC, right? Because they don't ever, they might have 1 or 2 warm days the entire year. And then a bunch of people died in a heat wave a few years back in those places that don't normally, see that amount of heat. Yeah. Like Chicago, where it's snowing and below freezing like 5 months out of the year. They got hit by a heat wave and a bunch of people died.
Still got that cough.
Yeah, you need air conditioning in Far North Queensland. Every room in my house has air conditioning.
Wow.
I used to fit it.
But I'm the only person here. So my kids they go to my son works in Newcastle, who's down with Dad, and my youngest son's still at school, so they come up for the holidays usually. But I don't know when I'm going to get to see them again because I can't travel to New South Wales. So we have lockdown. All of our states have shut their borders, so we can't travel interstate. So hopefully I'll get to see my son before Christmas. Pretty nice.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you should do.
Yeah. Yeah. I guess you guys are in the same boat, not getting to see family and friends. And
yeah.
All in the same boat, I guess.
Yeah.
But it sucks. It really does. How can this tiny, invisible enemy just shut down the whole world?
Yeah.
Crazy.
Well, this is biblical. People have all kinds of ideas about this, right? But no matter what, this is biblical scale.
It is.
Well, us three.
Yes, sir.
Hello? What, Sean?
Yes, so what us three is biblical.
This virus and the reaction. 212 countries and territories are infected with this.
It's outrageous, isn't it?
Yeah.
A pandemic.
Yeah. And it's only going to get worse. The UVC, I've been saying this for a couple of years, that UVC coming from the sun is penetrating the earth penetrating the atmosphere and reaching the ground and bouncing off the moon even at night. Isaiah 30:26, the moon will become as the sun, and the sun will become 7 times brighter as 7 days is sevenfold. We're seeing all that play out. But anyway, that UVC radiation is killing good bacteria, and so when you kill the good bacteria, it can't fight the bad bacteria, and so they're just going to get worse.
Oh dear.
Yeah. I've heard people talk about sunlight killing this virus, but I'm not 100% sold on that idea.
Yeah. Now, if you took it,
have you heard that?
it's not going to kill it if
Have
you
you heard
have
about
it. If you have it in your system, what they're saying is if it's on a surface and you touch and you're
Right.
infected and you touch the surface, that it won't live too long on that surface if the sun's beating down on it. Now I can tell you, I believe that the way that sun burnt the top of my head last week.
Yeah.
And the way it's
and
burning.
from what did you say? A 58 degree day, so that's not
and I was
warm.
chilly, right, in the shade. I mean, I had to have on long pants and a jacket. And then so I was sitting in the sun. I was sitting in the sun talking to my daughter and grandkids, right? And it was just burning my head. I'm like, oh my goodness. And I have blonde hair. So, if I had dark hair, I could see it absorbing it, right? But my hair is supposed to reflect it. What?
You're a hothead.
I'm a hothead. Okay. I was a hothead that day, that's for sure. I mean, it took 2 days, for my head to stop burning. That was crazy.
You're going to have to start wearing hats, Judy?
No. Huh?
You're going to have to start wearing hats.
I don't like hats, especially in the summertime. Good gracious. Why are you laughing, Sean?
Good gracious.
Well, what do y'all say in the UK? It's a shitter.
Fuck
that. You snorted.
You took the words out of my mouth. I was just about to say that.
Well, we know there's nothing wrong with my phone connection.
Hey?
Oh, dear me.
Pretty good coming from the UK to the United States, and I'm all the way on the East Coast, and we could hear you snort.
I heard that snort from Solara Beach.
And see, she can even hear it all the way in Australia.
Yeah. Northern Beaches of Cairns. Everyone heard it, even my neighbour. Did you hear
that? She's got us on speakerphone. She's blasting it through the neighborhood.
Yeah.
Karen says Canada heard it too.
I keep forgetting about the chat scan. I'm not looking at it. Oh dear.
The sun's coming up.
Yeah. The sun's coming up. Wow.
What time is it there? 5 a.m.?
Yeah.
And the sun's coming up? Wow.
Well, yeah, it's daylight.
So you've been awake all night, pretty much?
Yep.
Talking to Judy.
Huh?
Laughing and snorting and talking to Judy. Oh, cool.
Yep.
That's pretty good.
Are you drinking a beer?
I finished that about 4 hours ago.
Are you drinking a beer, Lulu?
I've got a glass of wine in my hand. I don't drink much. After I had that abdominal surgery, I can't drink a lot of fizzy sort of sodas or beer.
Right,
I can drink beer when I'm on the boat, but when I'm at home, I'll have a couple of glasses of wine.
Right.
Some for the cooking, some for me. I've been pickling things flat out. Like I've been making pickled eggs. I'm going to attempt making pickled eggs and pickled sausage and leaving it because I'm just trying to stretch my eggs out a little bit. I'm not into freezing them. So, yeah, I've just been bored and pickling flat out.
Hey, I've been planting stuff. I'm trying to grow some strawberries, a lemon tree, some hot peppers,
Nice.
some tomatoes. The tomatoes have come up, and all I did was took a tomato and squeezed it onto the potting soil, right? And put a screen over it so the birds couldn't steal the seeds, but the sun could still get to it.
Potato.
Tomato.
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 It is not a tomato. It's a tomato.
No,
Tomato.
It's a vegetable.
What sort of tomatoes? Tomatoes. I can't say that word.
I know.
Yeah. What sort of tomatoes? Like, are they little cherry ones or?
Oh, those are so good.
Or Roma.
Yeah. Oh, we're talking about food again.
No. No, what sort of tomatoes?
You started it with pickling eggs and what else was she pickling?
I'm gonna do some sausage.
She's pickling sausage, Sean.
And then my brain.
Pickled bull.
Coronavirus. Karen says it's a potato. Potato.
Potato salad.
Potato.
Yeah. So who's got a beer in their hands right now?
Not me.
Judy? Not you?
No.
Good girl. Sean, he's probably about to make himself his breakfast coffee at 5 a.m.
No, I was having a fag out the window.
What?
I'm just fag out the window.
Did you say you're throwing a fag out the window?
Smoking one out the window, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Make yourself an Irish coffee, Sean.
Oh, those are pretty good.
Some whiskey in it.
Yeah. Yeah. That'll get you motivated and ready for today, tomorrow, today.
Are you smoking?
I'm gonna sleep.
Are you smoking some of that stuff that Spencer grows in Canada, Sean?
No.
Oh.
No. No. Not today.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a shame that Spencer doesn't call in anymore.
I know.
I haven't heard from him for ages.
Yeah. Ever since before I lost the internet, before I moved, because when did I move? In September? Yeah, the end of September. And so I didn't have internet for a while. I mean, I tried to do a show like 20 different times and it just wouldn't work.
Didn't have enough, did you?
Huh?
Didn't have enough power.
No, didn't have enough power.
Definitely have the power.
So you're still in Virginia. That's right, eh?
Yeah, I'm still in Virginia.
Like,
I'm still in Virginia Beach. I just changed jobs and changed locations.
Yeah. Yeah, I moved from that mining town in November.
Nice.
Yeah, November. So yeah, I've been pretty much off the internet around since November, on and off.
Huh.
I can't believe it's May already.
Yes, it's May.
I'm going to try and get to America next year.
Really?
Yeah.
That would be awesome. You come here and then Lulu can come here from Australia and y'all can meet here in Virginia Beach.
Yeah.
Sounds like it's nice. I'll start saving.
Yeah, Yeah,
No, I
Virginia
can't wait to
Beach.
go back over
I
there.
fancy that, actually.
I really liked being over there.
Did you?
Yeah. And like that, well, I don't like George. That was a pretty cool spot. And I met some people over there. I still keep in contact with them too. They're pretty cool people.
Well, yes.
Yeah.
Us Americans are okay.
No, you're okay. You just got to stop saying tomatoes. 'Cause it's tomato.
Tomato.
Yeah, I would really like to see some beaches over there. That'll be really cool.
Yeah. No, the prettiest beaches though are, I mean, some parts of Florida have some really beautiful water and some beaches, but St. Thomas, I went to St. Thomas, the Virgin Islands, the U.S. Virgin Islands, because they have British Virgin Islands too. But anyway, um, oh my goodness. So the water there is unbelievable. It is this turquoise blue. I was like,
Yeah.
wow, is that really the water? And then when you get in it, it's so clear. It's like bathtub water.
No.
You can see your toenail jewelry when
Yeah,
you're
It's
in the
not like
water.
that in England.
Huh?
It's not like that in England.
Well, it's not like that here in Virginia Beach either, believe me.
Hey, you don't make go Virginia Beach.
Well, people
Yeah.
like Virginia Beach when they haven't. See, I used to like Virginia Beach till I went to St. Thomas. Once I went to St. Thomas, I'm like, I don't even care about our beaches anymore. I mean, I like going out there. I like to smell the salt water, and I like to hear the crashing waves, and I love to watch the moon and sunrise on the ocean.
Yeah, storms,
Yeah. But as far as swimming in it, no.
sharks, no.
Well, nowadays, yeah, we didn't used to have sharks, but nowadays we do.
Scary.
Yeah.
Put my toe in it, that's about it.
So this couple came down from New York for their honeymoon, and both of them got attacked by a shark. He lived, he lost a leg, and his wife died. And they were on
Jeez.
their
Oh my God,
honeymoon. You remember
on their
that?
honeymoon.
Yes.
That's right, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. And this was when we
I wanna
didn't
go
have
to-
shark attacks, but we had them then.
I want to go to New York and
Do you-
sing that song.
What? New York,
Do you
New
have-
York.
No, I'm an
Do you have
Englishman
bull
in
sharks?
New York.
Oh, I haven't heard that song. Have you, Lulu?
You've not,
What song's that?
you've not heard that?
No, we had not heard that. Sing it for us.
Wow.
Sing it.
It's a song that says I'm an Englishman in New York. It's an absolutely brilliant song.
Huh.
Come on, sing it.
We're listening.
I'll sing with you.
Sing it. Hear yourself.
Oh, come on now. You're making bull sounds on here. Why won't you sing a...
Yeah, well, I'm not singing bullshit, that's for sure.
What's the song called?
I'm an Englishman, and you're YouTubing it now.
Yeah, she's looking it up.
Yeah, go for it. I'm an Englishman in New York.
Englishman from New York.
Whoa, I'm an Englishman.
I would, but I don't want to mess up the connection since I'm using my phone for you to talk, and I'm using the computer for Lulu.
Oh, I know.
Google that later. Hey, you know what happened when I was trying to call in? I missed the one. And
Oh,
yeah.
the extra one.
The extra one. So I'll save this number.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. I was going to say
Englishman in
that
New York.
because, like, when I call people here, even if it's long distance, I don't have to put a 1 in front of it, right? But
Oh, rubbish.
well, no, you don't on cell phones here. But
No.
anyway, yeah, I was thinking about that one, but then I was like, no, but she's got to know how to call from there. She's done it before.
Yeah. Yeah. I just forgot about that extra one.
Stink. I'm an Englishman in New York.
Because I lost a lot of contacts because I got a new phone, and I had your contact
There we
before
go.
because I've got a new phone.
Right.
Second one for the year. So I've lost a lot of contacts there. So there
Yeah,
you go.
I got a new phone since we talked last too. but not the Skype. The Skype number's the same. What are you doing over there, Sean? Haha.
What is he doing?
I don't know. Oh, he found the song.
Oh, it's a tune. Can you hear it?
I can hear it. Can you hear it?
Yeah, it's sort of staticky, but yeah.
Ready? I'm a legal alien, Englishman in New York. I'm a legal alien, I'm an Englishman in New York. That's enough of that.
He's going to be singing "I'm an Englishman in Australia."
I'm an Englishman in Australia.
No, I'd have to change the words to I'm an English bull.
Yeah.
English bull in Australia.
An English bull.
And he has no problem changing the words, believe me. Oh, you snorted again.
You set me off.
Set you up. I was telling this Christian family about you a couple of weeks ago about my faith.
Oh, you wasn't.
Yes, I was, about my faith poem, and I said he rewrote it, you know, to the way they speak in England, and I said it just wasn't the same.
He ruined it.
I said his accent was beautiful, but he took the words and he moved them around and he changed some of them.
I'm snorting again.
Yeah. He's working on that bull sound.
What's a bull sound like?
Dude.
How's it go? What's a bull sound like? How's a bull go?
Sean.
What does your bull sound like?
I don't know yet, I haven't met him. But I will do that's going to be like my pickup line. Move for me, mate. Yeah, damn.
I'm an Englishman in New York.
Oh yeah, so Karen just put an alien face in the room. So we got to know that they're soon to announce aliens, and they may be the ones who find the cure for the coronavirus and have the answer for the global economy. But we know that the aliens will be the fallen angels.
I'm an Englishman in New York. I'm an alien.
Yeah, but
I'm a alien.
Wait, is it still singing?
It's finished now. I'll have to put something else on now, won't I? Any requests?
Yeah, Lulu wants to hear I'm a bull man in Australia.
I'm a bowman in Australia. Come and grab me by the horns, I dare
you. Oh, my goodness gracious.
Karen says she wants to hear Queen.
I want to hear some Sex Pistols. That's what I want to hear. Come on, Sean.
Ooh.
Some Sex Pistols.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you want me as a bull and a Sex Pistol.
Wow. And this is a Christian call-in show, huh?
I know. She's getting naughty, isn't she?
Some old school Sex Pistols. Come on, sing us
Come on,
any song.
come and grab the bull by the horns, baby.
Okay, baby.
I sing that song. How about Friggin' in the Friggin'? Sing that.
What? Friggin' what?
Friggin' in the Riggin'.
Friggin' in the riggin'?
That sounds really, really rude.
Come on, school Sex Pistols. Sing it.
Friggin' in what?
The Riggin'. Friggin' the Friggin'. Friggin' the Riggin'. Whichever way around the Friggin' in the Riggin'. There's nothing else to do.
Friggin' in the riggin' when there's nothing else to do. Is that a real song?
It is, but
It's an Australian song.
Because it's a Christian show, I'm not going to sing the exact words.
Sean said the song's upside down.
Yeah, that's a good song. You should Google it. I like it. It's my favorite song.
So do the clocks spin? Hey, do the clocks spin counterclockwise?
Isn't it like when you flush the toilet?
Right.
Did you know that was the first thing I did when I got to New York City? To see if that was true.
You had to flush the toilet? You saw it was, right?
Does it really, though?
Yeah.
Yeah,
it really does.
That myth is busted.
Way.
Yeah, the toilets in Australia go counterclockwise instead of clockwise. Yep.
No way, that's mad.
It's because of magnetic pull or something.
It's because they're from the bottom of the world.
Yeah.
Because they're Australian.
Well, let's just be glad that none of them flow up instead of down.
Well, yeah. We'd be in the right mess in Dunny then, wouldn't you?
Yeah, wouldn't you?
Feel like a B-day, not a Dunny.
Oh, y'all are funny.
A bidet?
Oh, dear. Can anyone else call in? Judy, can it be like a 4-way chat? I reckon Karen Mitchell.
I could call someone else. I can't take their call with you on there, but I can call them if they want to raise their hand. I can call them and add them to the call.
Put your hands up in
the air. Wave them like you just don't care. That's a U.S. song. See.
Let's do a Mexican wave, everybody.
The Mexican wave. Karen, did you want to join in on the call? Oh, she's in Canada. I can't call her. Never mind.
It's alright. Her mask is too tight.
Huh?
Her mask is too tight.
Her mask is too tight. That's right. She did say that. You guys are a knot. A knot? Oh, a riot. Duh, Judy. I need my reading glasses.
Patrick's got his handcuffs out.
Cuffs on them.
You want handcuffs or you want shackles, Patrick?
Whatever.
Whatever. I used to have all that stuff.
I bet you did.
I
bet you wore the trousers as well.
No, actually.
Yeah, right.
No.
Good to see, get in that bed. Get your pants off now.
No, I was quite the opposite when it came to that.
Oh, bless you.
Oh, come on now. There's innocent ears here.
I know, right?
Like, I know.
Nobody's innocent. Come on.
I'm gonna be walking down the street with handcuffs looking for my bull. I'm gonna huff him to the puddle, make sure that.
You're definitely not innocent, you.
I took
Grab
my
the bull
full
by the
like
horns
this
and batter it, you.
Oh dear. Oh, I gotta go, Judy, because I'm like down to 10% battery power. I'm gonna charge my phone.
Oh, yes. Charge your phone up, young lady. It's so good to hear from you. Please don't be a stranger.
I won't. I'll call in when I can and say good day. And it's been a blast, actually. I've had a good laugh.
It's been nice talking to you, Lulu.
Yes, Lulu.
Sensible chuckle. Yeah, nice talking to you, Sean. And good night. God bless everyone and enjoy, well, your day, Sean, and what's left of your evening duties.
And you as well,
And
young lady.
Thank you. Well, it's time for me to get up now, anyway.
Yeah.
All right, guys. I'll call in another time. I'm sure you'll hear from me again.
Oh, well,
right?
we look forward to it, and we're gonna hold
Yeah,
our
we do.
breath. So you're responsible.
And we can have a sensible discussion next time. All right. Good night, guys.
All right. God bless you, young lady.
Bull says
You
bye.
too. Much love. Good night, guys. Bye.
Bye, sweetheart.
Bye.
I heard you tell her the bull says bye. You'll have to take a picture with some. You have to make you some bull horns and take a picture, and I'll share it on the channel.
Yeah, I'll do it. Oh, Facebook here.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Are you leaving us, Karen? I thought you were getting ready to call in. Oh, wait, who's leaving? Oh, she took muscle relaxers. Okay. Yeah, muscle relax. Ooh, I can't handle muscle relaxers.
Yeah. I could do with some of them.
No. Man,
I go to sleep then.
I can't function for days on
No.
a muscle relaxer. They gave me some one time about 20 years ago, and I was loopy for like 3 days.
Yeah, you think.
What are you trying to say? I'm still loopy? Oh, good one, Sean. I set myself up for that. And that's why you snorted again. You got me there.
Just it got you a good one there.
Yeah, you got me good. What are you listening to? Love song?
I don't know what it is. Sting, Shape of My Heart.
Ah. All right, Karen, you have a blessed night. Get some rest.
Do you know who Sting is?
What'd you say?
Sting, the singer.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, good songs.
Yeah.
That's Englishman in New York was done by Sting.
Oh, that was by Sting?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. It's obviously an English song, isn't it?
Obviously. Or it's a New York song.
Well, it could be.
You know, New York's so great they had to name it twice.
New York.
Yeah. At least Frank Sinatra loved it.
I'd love to go.
New York is fun.
It's too busy for me, I think.
It is very busy, and a lot of people, they're quick and they're not really friendly like you get in the more southern states. But and I found a lot of at least the last time I was there was in the 90s, and there was still a lot of a lot of grouping, you know, like this part of the neighborhood didn't associate with this part of the neighborhood, and the
Yeah.
Italians didn't mix with these type of Italians, and I was like, oh wow.
We're all in this world together.
Yep. Yeah, especially on this channel, we're from everywhere,
That's right.
and it's awesome. Patrick took value. 24 hours.
Send some,
Good gracious.
send some my way. Give us some sleep.
I know. Last night I couldn't sleep. I was up till 5:15 this morning. I was so upset. Oh, welcome back, Lulu.
Lulu.
Yeah, she plugged her phone in, which I need to do too.
I'm gonna call her Moo Moo from now on.
Moo Moo. Why Moo Moo?
Because I'm her bull and she's my Moo Moo.
Oh, we got a love connection. He's the bull and you're his Moo Moo, Lulu. Isn't that sweet? Oh, I get it. Moo Moo, the cow, the bull.
God.
You weren't thinking that. You weren't thinking that far ahead.
10 weeks later.
Oh, you know, it's that muscle relaxer they gave me 20 years ago.
Jesus, I've had 3 birthdays since you got that.
Right. Oh, you're so funny, dude. Good thing you're my son, you know, or I would take offense to you.
Yeah. Just the fence, not the
game. You're so funny. You're on a roll, dude.
Come on, don't be sitting on the fence now.
I said offense, not a fence. Offense.
Which side of the fence are you on? Make your mind up.
Oh, you're comical.
Oh dear.
Lulu says she's kicked into overdrive now. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Get ready, Sean.
Feel my arms coming off.
Your arm's coming off.
My horns.
Oh, your horns. She done pulled your horns off. Wow. All righty then. I'm trying to visualize that, but maybe I shouldn't.
No, I wouldn't.
Okay. So, Lulu, have you ever seen Sean? He's a very good-looking young man. Have you ever seen Lulu? She's a very beautiful woman.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. You ever heard that song, If You're in Love with a Beautiful Woman?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Champion bull rider here.
And it's not mechanical either, is it?
No. I'm an English bull. Different.
Different. Oh, that reminds me. There was a rap song here in the U.S. called "I'm Different." You'll have to listen to it one day.
Is it different? Yeah.
Yeah, and maybe you could play it to Lulu. Champagne. Oh, champion bull. Oh, she says champion bull here, mate.
Champion bulls there.
Oh, champion. Excuse me. Let me read this correctly.
Full
champion bull rider here, mate, is what Lulu says to you. Oh, he said, come get your pedigree. Right, Patrick. This is actually good for being locked down. This is good comedy tonight. Sean says, what comedy? I'm serious. Snort.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Manx are.
So
Manx are always
yes,
serious.
y'all could always meet here in Virginia Beach on the east coast of the United States.
Is it big,
Yeah,
Virginia Beach? Is it like huge?
yeah, Virginia Beach is pretty big.
It like goes from like one side to like the other kind of thing.
Oh yeah, it goes from one side to the
Yeah.
other.
Shut up, going.
Okay. How many muscle relaxers did you take?
Brain ache now.
Ah, does it go from one side to the other?
No, what I mean is.
Sean, you can't clean that up. No, it starts in the middle and ends in the middle.
Is it big enough to make a sandcastle?
Oh yes, you can make lots of things. Matter of fact, the sign used to read that we were the world's largest resort city, largest resort beach.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
So it's big then.
Yeah.
And it goes from one side to the other.
Yeah, you know.
And up and down the way. Wow, I'm glad we cleared that one up.
Oh, you're
I'm
funny.
much the wiser now.
Yeah, there's plenty of beach around here from Ocean View, then you go all the way down
Yeah,
the
there's
coast.
plenty of bitches around here. Huh?
Beach, beach. You go all the way down North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, Florida. Lots of beach. All the way up New York, you know.
Life's a beach, New York, New York. So, Lulu says, what does Sean look like?
What
I look like Mr. Potato Head.
He looks like a bull. Patrick's is having a ball tonight.
Potato.
Potato. Or do you all say potato?
Potato, potato.
Do y'all really say potato?
Potato.
Why do you say potato and not tomato?
Tomato.
It's not a tomato, it's a tomato.
No, it isn't. It's just American.
Well, I'm growing some tomatoes, and they actually have already sprouted.
Well, let's hope they don't come out as bloody broccoli or something.
I think I have too many seeds in one container, though.
Little tiny things.
Yeah, they're going to be fighting each other here soon. I'm going to have to put them...
So you're not getting some big spuds, you're getting some little tiny spuds.
Well, right now, yeah. Yes, little tiny sprouts.
It could have been really rude, though.
That could have been.
What about bull spuds?
Bull sprouts. Well, you'll have to ask Lulu about that. She's the champion bull rider.
Yeah. I'd have to take a word for that. Put it halfway around the world.
Well, y'all could always come to Virginia Beach and watch how the toilet flows.
Well, yeah, might not find anybody though, because it's massive, isn't it?
Well, yeah, but see, that's why you let me know when you're coming, and I will set it all up for y'all. It's big enough to hold you, Sean.
Oh yeah.
Long as you don't try to go from one end to the other.
Promises. Oh, I'm on form today.
So yeah, our beach is bigger than St. Thomas's altogether.
Yeah, that's your beach is probably as big as bloody England.
I don't know.
Because
I don't know
your
how big.
country's huge. It's huge, your country. I'm just in a little island.
Yeah. Well, how big is your island?
Excuse me?
How big is your island?
I don't fill the double bed, that's for sure.
You're funny. Patrick says, "Oh no, gutter again." Well, this was good lighthearted talk for all the heaviness that's going on in the world.
That's it. That's it. Anybody feels low, give me a ring and I'll make you laugh.
He'll even take you from end to end.
Yep. With no bull.
With the bull.
Take the bull by the arms.
Lulu says, well, it's proven fact that you can't have an Australian, a British, a Canadian, and an American all in one room. Chaos. I think we did quite swell, Lulu.
It wouldn't have been as bad if you took me out, would it? that naughty mank.
Right, mate.
Aye. Come down, money for a burger.
Say that again.
Come down, money for a burger.
Count something over.
Come down, money for a burger. Come down, money for a burger.
Oh, money for the burger. Okay.
I got money for a burger.
Oh. Is that beef?
Oh, yeah. Beef. Bull.
Yes, Patrick, I agree. We needed that tonight. Lulu's ribs hurt. See, you done put a hurting on her already.
Well, that's what happens when you ride a bull, you get hurt.
So how far is it from Australia to England?
Oh, God. I don't know.
I don't know.
It's 9,379 millisteps.
Millisteps. What is a millistep? They're like baby steps.
That's just to the plane.
That's to the plane. Right, Lulu. Lulu said you only get hurt if you fall off.
Well, you're not riding it right if you fall off, right?
Wow. You better not say that to Lulu. Lulu says it was 13 hours to LA. 13 hours from Australia to LA? I think from Virginia Beach to LA on a flight I think it's 3
Australia.
hours. 3 hours from Virginia to California.
Right. Oh, that was not a bad guess, that, you know.
Huh?
From me to Australia,
Uh-huh.
you ready?
Yep.
It's 9,445 miles.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
9,000. So how long is that in flight? Is that like
Hang on a
3
minute.
days of flying?
That's transport.
Don't pick walking because
Right.
I don't think it'll let you walk.
No, it wouldn't.
You tried. Who you think you're Jesus? You can't walk on water?
No, I didn't try.
Yeah, you did. Oh, yes, you did.
Computer says no.
Patrick said you can swim.
Swim. I can't swim across the pool without getting cramp and nearly drowning.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I guess all that bull weight weighs you down, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's only my horns that keep me afloat.
The horns keep you afloat. Well, there you go, Lulu. Just grab onto the horns and ride.
So horny.
Oh, I didn't hear that. So did it tell you how long it take to fly there? 9,000, almost 10,000 miles. That's as big as the Earth is. 10,000 miles across. No, it's 20,000.
What? 5,000 miles.
So they
Where am I
say.
going? Route. There we go. Come on, you stupid.
And then she's
thing.
on the other side of Australia too.
What, Sydney?
That's right. She's not in that mining town anymore. I remember we had to pull that up on the map last year because she had some typhoons coming through there, so we had to look at where she was because they were hitting her little mining town. Or was it a snow blizzard or something? She's in the Karens hole.
Solomon Islands.
So how long did it take you to fly? 3 days?
Yeah.
I know it's like 18 hours from here to China.
It's 18 days walking.
18 days walking. Yeah, right. 18 years maybe. It would take me longer than 18 days to walk from here to California.
Would it?
She's in the Great Barrier Reef.
Nah, nice.
Yeah. Hey, Lulu, has y'all's reefs bleached out too?
Yeah, they're all dying, aren't they?
Yeah, that's from the UVC radiation, I'm convinced. She said we need to go there. All right, Patrick, let's all start heading to Australia. See who gets there first.
It's also the poles moving and the sea
Yeah.
temperature changing.
Yep. Oh yeah, the poles are definitely shifting quicker and quicker. Remember, they had to send up the satellites to do the GPS 2 years early.
Yeah, to change it.
Yeah.
Swim. Bulls can't swim, Lulu.
She said she's got some floating devices for you.
Oh, yeah. Give them a
Oh,
squeeze.
she said warmer waters. Yeah, the water's definitely heating up all over the world. The ice caps are
It's not.
melting.
Could do with heating up a bit here. It's freezing.
Yeah. Don't worry. It'll get warmer there. So it hasn't warmed up at all. I mean, I know it's still cold, but how cold y'all used to be? Is it warmer than that?
Yeah, it is actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit warmer than it used to be. Yeah.
Yeah.
The sun's brighter and the moon seems to be out all the time.
Yeah. The moon is brighter too.
Yeah, yeah, definitely, definitely, yeah.
Oh, she said the warmer waters is killing the reefs.
Tilted 14 inches.
Wow. 14 inches? Let me try that again. Wow, Patrick.
Saying nothing.
What, about 14 inches? Don't even try it, Sean. All right, let's keep this show clean.
Try it again. Ooh, wait.
Lulu said she went fishing out on the reef a couple of weeks ago. The water temp was 30 degrees at 5 a.m. Wow.
Wow. What the hell
30
are you doing
Celsius.
up at that time of the morning?
That's a good time to go fishing.
It's time I go to sleep.
No, man, you get out there. Well, so you got to go depending on the tide too. At least here,
Yeah.
you got to go depending on your tide, your high tide. So you want to go 2 hours before high tide comes in, and it's nice to be out there and watch the sun come up.
I've never been fishing.
Oh, really? Fishing is fun. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
So once it's nothing to it, right? Till the first time a fish hits your line, and once that fish hits your line, you're hooked on fishing.
Yeah.
No pun intended, but yeah, you're definitely hooked on fishing. Once a fish hits that line, you're like, oh yeah. I mean, that's the feeling you wait for, and then you end up, after you do it for a while and you study the fish and stuff, you end up knowing what kind of fish you got on your line just by the way he pulls or doesn't pull. Like some of them try to trick you and act like they're off the line. So they'll just like hold still. And then so you think they done got off. Huh. That's what they want you to think. Keep reeling them in. And then you got some that'll carry you up under a rock so they can try to get off the line. So they try to snag your line up under a rock. Fish are pretty smart. Yeah, they absolutely are. Oh my gosh, I was watching this documentary on these fish in different parts of the world. And there's these fish that take different things out of the ocean and build little houses, right? And it's so cute the way they build their little houses and their shelters. And then you got those crabs that make a house out of shells,
Yeah.
like they got to have just the right one and stuff. So yeah. Oh, I've never tried spearfishing, Lulu. I bet that is fun, but that's got to be hard.
Yeah, okay now. She's Crocodile Dundee, Lulu, or what?
Huh?
She's Crocodile Dundee, isn't she, in disguise?
Crocodile Dundee in disguise. Say that again, Crocodile who?
Crocodile Dundee in disguise.
Dundee?
Dundee.
Dundee.
Dundee. Crocodile Dundee.
Crocodile Dundee.
In disguise.
In disguise.
Crabs. Lulu's got crabs.
No, Patrick was. Patrick's the one cracking up about crabs.
Patrick's passing the crabs round, is it?
Now they both are.
Sharing's caring, is it?
That's right. That's what they say. So I guess the whole world cares. We're all sharing in the coronavirus.
No.
Can you sleep when the sun comes up?
Yeah, blackout curtains.
Oh, okay. Yeah, blackout curtains work great. Lulu says with your 14-inch weapon. He choked on that one, Lulu.
She will.
Oh. All righty then. I didn't hear that. I'm plugging my ears now. La da 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 da. La 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 la. Forgive us, Lord. But if they get married, it'll be okay.
Talking about Dundee. That's
Oh,
not a knife.
oh, she was talking
That's
about Dundee. Sean says, sure you were.
I've got a bigger knife than Crocodile Dundee anyway.
Cotton for your ears, Patrick. I think Patrick put on the loudspeaker, actually.
I'm going to send you a picture.
Okay.
Fully
Fully dressed, please.
No, not me. Where's it gone?
I'm just playing.
There we go. There we go.
What is it, of the sunrise?
Yeah.
Yeah, let me see. All right, it just came through. Let me look. Oh, wow. Very pretty. Oh, you should see the lush green hills. It's of the sun. It's of Lulu. It's of the sky. But there's really pretty green hills and lush. Oh wow, this is nice. What a scenery to wake up to. Gorgeous.
It's nice.
Lulu, hit me up on Facebook Messenger, and then I'll send you the pictures, or I'll share them on the channel tomorrow night. That's what I'll do, because then they'll be in my folder by then. Oh, beautiful. Cute. They look like English houses. Look at those hills, though, man. Those hills are beautiful. Well, I see the sun does shine there. It's not raining right now.
No, it's nice now.
Wow. I hear the birds. Is that the birds singing, or you got a fan going?
No, the birds.
Oh, beautiful. Oh, third one. Oh, looky there. So you live in a nice neighborhood, huh?
Yeah, it's nice where I am.
Does it go end to end?
He's still there.
Yeah. Oh, look at that interesting cloud.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool looking. Looks like a cannon sitting on top of a cloud.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't see that.
Yeah. Pretty interesting looking. Yeah, it looks like something weird sitting on top of it. Oh, wow. Wait a minute. That almost looks like Jesus with his arms stretched out in that other cloud to the right, all the way to the right.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, you have to get them up if you can.
Yeah, I'll have to do it tomorrow because it takes a while before I can upload it to the computer to share it with the
Yeah.
so I'll do it when I have my show
Change
later today actually because it's almost 1 a.m. here, so later today. I know,
Yeah.
and it's almost 2:30. It's 2:20 a.m. where Patrick is, right, Patrick? Oops. If it's almost 1 here, then it's almost 2:30 where Patrick is.
10 to 6.
It's 10 to 1 here.
It's 10 to bedtime here.
Oh, wow. Well, this definitely was an enjoyable night. Relaxed and fun and a lot of laughs. And
Yeah.
I was surprised to see Sean calling. And then Lulu called in. And it was like, wow.
I was only going to stay on for
Not much
5
longer.
minutes.
Huh?
I was only going to stay on for 5 minutes.
You were only going to stay on for 5 minutes?
Yeah.
And then Lulu called in and let me tell you how long you've been on. You've been on 1 hour and 46 minutes and 44 seconds.
You're worth it.
I'm worth it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's sweet. You better say that to your mum. It's almost 2:30 a.m. in Canada where Patrick is because they have that weird 30-minute difference. And it's almost 1 a.m. here on the east coast of the U.S. And Lulu says it's 2:51 p.m. where she is. Yep, she's 14 hours ahead of me.
Yeah, Judah's my stepmom.
Yep, I adopted Sean as my UK son last year.
Yeah, about 12 months ago.
Yeah, I tell everybody that too. I said, I got a son in the UK. They're like, you do? I'm like, yeah. As I told that man when I seen that Manchester shirt. And he's like, oh my gosh, I got to take a picture. He's like, huh?
Bless you.
Yeah, he was there because his daughter played soccer here.
All right.
Yeah.
Nice.
He came over for a tournament. A football tournament.
He was from Manchester, was he?
Yes, from Manchester.
But he was like, say this, say that. Keep talking.
Yeah. I
don't have an accent anyway.
Right, it's me, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. You and Lulu don't have an accent. It's me.
Yeah. That's right.
Well, that's what I tell people from the South, from like Alabama and Tennessee and Kentucky. And they tell me I have an accent. I'm like, no, you have the accent. Actually, I don't have an accent. So you got the people in New York and the Bronx and Boston, they have an accent. And you have the people down south that have an accent. So here in Virginia, we have kind of a weird
twang.
No, you don't know a twang till you hear somebody from Alabama or South Carolina. You talk about a twang, boy, you can't hardly understand what they're saying. I'm serious. You be like, huh?
What the?
What what language are you speaking? Anyway,
It took you a while to get used to me.
yeah, a little bit.
He was like, "What? Say it again."
Yeah,
What?
yeah, that's right. Our first phone conversation. You're right. I had to keep
Yeah.
asking you what.
It's like, what?
Yeah, so I've been watching some movies from people from Australia and some English, some British movies. So I
Yeah,
got
you can
used to the
understand them.
accents. Yeah. You all right over there? Oh. Now, isn't that funny? Okay, you're all the way in England and you just yawned. And so now I'm yawning in Virginia Beach.
Lulu yawning.
Lulu, you yawn. It's funny how yawns are contagious.
Patrick yawning in Canada. I sent it all that way.
That's right. All you got to do is type it in the room and everybody will yawn. Here in the bays, they almost speak Cottony English. Cottony? Danger 5. Yeah, I will.
Cockney English. Yeah. It's an accent. Cockney.
I have to Google that and see what they sound like.
Like a Cockney.
Well, Spencer of the North had a bit of an accent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was a bit of a Cockney.
He had a bit of a Canadian accent. Oh my gosh!
Yeah.
Now Boston has the strangest. They have their own accent, all to themselves. I parked the car. You're like, huh?
Park the car.
There's no R sound. They don't make any R sound. So it's like an exaggerated long A sound. I parked the car. You're like, huh? The car? What's a car?
Yeah, you want to hear some of the people speak around it in Liverpool.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And Dudley. Oh my God, it sounds thick. Come from Dudley. Alright, Demick.
That must have been one of the first movies I watched that was a foreign movie. And that's why I didn't like it, because I couldn't really understand them. You know, I had to strain, and then it would take me like 2 minutes to understand a sentence they had said. And by then, I was too far behind in the movie. And I wasn't taking muscle relaxers either.
Satire, campy, World War II. What?
Okay. Maybe she's talking about the Danger 5.
Yeah.
I'll check it out, Lulu. I will Google it and see if they have it here available.
Danger 5, that's what I need to. That's what Lulu was saying before to me.
Yeah.
Danger 5.
Yeah.
What's Dr. Smoky Balls? That's a good one. Have you seen Train Spotting?
Uh-uh.
Oh, that's a good film. That's an English film. It's a good one.
It's called what?
Train Spotting.
Train Spotting?
Yeah, Train Spotting.
Spotting?
SP. Yeah, spot. Yeah, OT. Yeah.
C Spot Run. Run Spot Run.
Yes, that's the one.
Lulu says that's the best thing out of Australia.
What Lulu is?
Lulu is. That's right. That's right. She's the best thing out of South Australia. Are you in the South, Lulu? Transporting.
It's not. No, it's train spotting. Train spotting.
So what do they spot trains? They use binoculars and they look for a train, and I spot the train, mate.
It's nothing. It's actually nothing to do with trains.
Oh, okay.
It's a good film. Funny.
So they're watching.
It's eye-opening.
Is it about wedding gowns and the trains?
No, it's about drugs.
Oh, okay. Train spotting.
Yeah.
Oh, because like if you shoot up, it's called a track.
Yeah, I think that's where they get it from.
Huh. Okay.
Clever, aren't you?
Yeah.
Not just a pretty face.
She's a Queenslander. Okay.
Queen.
Patrick said in 1949 we were a colony of the UK and drove on the same side of the road as the UK and Australia. Ah. So what side's your steering wheel on? It's on the left in the US.
It's in the middle.
But we drive on the right side of the road. Now they drive the opposite in St. Thomas. That messed me up when I first got there and rented a car. I'm like, wait a minute, the steering wheel's on the wrong side, and like drive on the right. I'm like, I mean on the left. I'm like, what? I'm like, no, you know what? I'll just take a cab while I'm here. You know, you drive one way for so many years. If there's no traffic out, you'd be on the wrong side of the road.
Get on the wrong side of the road, dopey.
Well, unfortunately, when I went, my husband's ship had pulled into port there. So, a bunch of wives, we all flew over there to meet our husbands. And one of the guys, now they told the guys, they were on the JFK aircraft carrier. So they told them all that the traffic is on the opposite side of the road, right? They warned all the guys. So here comes a guy. He pulls in on the what do you call it? The little boat that's got to bring him ashore. And he gets off the boat, steps off the curb in front of a bus. Because he was looking to his left, right, for oncoming traffic. And instead, the traffic is the opposite. He should have been looking to the right, and he stepped off the curb right in front of a bus.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
You should always look both ways wherever you are.
Yeah, you should. But still, what you're used to looking to the side that you're going to be, where your traffic's coming first.
You just look and go, don't you?
Yeah. Yeah, you look that way first, and then you look the other way. So that's what he did, a quick glance. Oh, nothing's coming. Bam.
Oh, little doggy's dreaming. Come here.
I bet you were, Lulu.
Little doggy.
Your dog ain't that little.
No, my mum's is. Little one. I've got both.
Oh.
She's about as big as the other one's head.
Wow.
Yeah. She's always small.
Good thing the big one likes her.
Hey?
She's probably the mean one, though, isn't she? The little one?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. She's the dominant one.
She thinks she is, yeah.
Yeah, those little dogs got a lot of heart.
Oh, is it gone? There we go.
We're getting all kinds of sounds out of you tonight, Patrick. I mean, Sean.
I'm just trying to get a picture of the dog, the little one.
we got you whistling. We got you
Snorting,
singing.
singing.
We got you snorting. We got you making bull sounds. We got you yawning.
Beep.
I'm gonna have to add one of those bleeper sounds to the show.
Beep.
Yeah. So one night I mapped how long it would take to drive to Spencer of the North when he was trying to tell me where he was in Canada. And I think it was like 18 hours.
Wow.
Yeah. Well, there's parts of Florida that take 18 hours from here, from Virginia Beach.
Geez, 18 hours you can go from Britain, top, bottom, down again.
Oh, really? Well, to drive to California, it would take 3 days.
3 days?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Well, they're all the way on they're on the very edge of the West Coast, and I'm on the very edge of the East Coast.
Virginia.
Yeah, Virginia Beach, Virginia. So I'm on the East Coast. I'm on the Atlantic
Virginia
Ocean.
Beach.
Yeah. Patrick's on the Atlantic Ocean too, but he's in Canada.
Beach.
Lulu
Wow.
came close. She was in New York, but I think where she was in New York, Scatney or wherever
Lulu
Mike
in
is,
New
was
York.
probably like 10 hours from here. Because to get to New York, you can get there in like 6.5 hours to get to New York City.
Yeah.
Yeah, from here. Well, depending on how fast you drive and if you hit that traffic. 22-hour drive from Cairns, however it's pronounced, to Brisbane. And that's not even leaving the state. Wow. Huh?
Princess Anne Country Club.
Princess who?
Princess Anne.
Yes, Princess Anne County. It used to be called. It's now Virginia Beach.
Is that Virginia Beach now?
Yeah. Y'all still got it listed as Princess Anne County?
What?
Wow, it hasn't been called Princess Anne County in 60 years or something. Before
Really?
I was born, I think.
It's near Norfolk.
Norfolk, Virginia. Yep, that's where our largest naval base is on the East Coast.
You got Heron Ridge Golf Club.
Whose golf course?
Heron Ridge.
I guess. I don't know. I don't pay attention to the golf courses. We have so many of them.
North Bay.
Yeah, North Bay.
Lake Tecumseh.
Lake who?
Tecumseh.
Huh? That must be a tiny lake.
Tecumseh something. I don't know.
I don't know. That must. We have a lot of little lakes around here too.
Yeah. Bird Neck Road.
Yep, Bird Neck Road is about a mile up the street from me.
Is it?
Yes.
All right. So you're on Route 264.
Well, you can use Route 264 to get here. The Interstate 264, yes.
Do you go to a badass coffee?
Huh?
Badass coffee.
Badass Coffee? We have a place called Badass Coffee?
Yeah.
Really? Never heard of it.
Yeah. It's near 18th Street.
Huh. Okay, so it's down on the ocean front.
Yeah.
Yeah. I never heard of them. I'll have to tell my Christian friend about them though, because she loves coffee. So I have to tell her to check them out. They probably went out of business, poor things.
Yeah, probably.
Well, maybe not. People don't stay to drink coffee anyway. People get coffee to go, so maybe they've survived through this shutdown.
Cypress Avenue.
Yep.
Oh, Neckery. So if I want to go to there.
You see Sandbridge? Because
Go.
that's part of Virginia Beach too.
Sunbridge.
Yeah, and then that's when you get to the border of North Carolina.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. I took video from
Diamond
there a
Resort.
couple months ago. I put it up on the channel from Sandbridge. We were doing some work on a house out there.
Diamonds. Fuck off. Transport. Go. Come on. Oh, it's rubbish, this. Don't let me do anything.
Yeah, I'll share those pictures tomorrow night. The hillside there is absolutely beautiful. Almost like something you see in Scotland. Uh-oh. It's buffering. We're losing the connection, Sean. We have both, Lulu. We have man-made lakes here and some a lot of natural lakes. But that one he named, I don't know. It's got to be a little one. Yep, we lost Sean. That actually held on pretty good, 2 hours on a messenger. Oh, he sent me a picture of the doggy. Oh, how cute. Oh, yeah. That dog looks vicious, though. The eyes. It's a cute doggy, but the eyes look vicious. Like, yeah, that big dog better not mess with them. Oh, that's okay. That was a good 2-hour chat, mate. Yeah, let me look it up. To Lakes in Virginia Beach. She is, huh? Oh, yeah, I know about Stumpy Lake and West Neck, Pleasure House Point, Lake Lawson, Back Bay, Newton Point, First Landing State Park. I know about all that. Let me see. You said it's still not showing me that one. Witch Duck Lake. It's where they used to duck the witches. And if they didn't drown, if they drowned, they were a witch. If they didn't drown, then no. If they drowned, they were not a witch. But if they did drown, well, I'm saying that backwards. Okay, if they drowned, they were a witch. No, they weren't a witch, but they're dead. And so if they didn't drown, then they considered them a witch, and they burned them at the stake. They tied them to a tree and burned them. Oh, that's cute little doggy. Some of the lakes are really good for fishing, like Blackwater. Blackwater, there's some fresh water there. Really good fishing spots for fresh water. And there's a difference in freshwater fishing and saltwater fishing. Big difference on the bait and tackle you use and how the fish act and everything. Fun, fun, fun. I miss fishing. I got to get my fishing poles from Paul's house. Oh, look at y'all. Y'all are so cute. Dun 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 dun. Oh, that was the wedding song. Oh, see, Sean started that yawning. So this was a fun night, that's for sure. Take away from all the monotony and all the news. And we had Raven call in first and share some good stuff with us. Well, he was out walking the dogs. I need a dog or a cat or something. Or one of each. No bulls, though. We'll save those for Lulu. I know, Lulu. I bet the fishing there is amazing. Well, we're glad you rang in too, Sean. Absolutely. That was a pleasure. At first, when I heard the Facebook sound, I thought it was my daughter because that's the only person that calls me, via messenger. And except you because I allowed you to have it. But and Lulu, you can send me your stuff. Um, but anyway, I thought it was her at first because that's who typically calls. But yeah, I thought that last time too. Yeah. Well, because she normally calls that way because we'll do video chat with the grandkids. But anyway, it was a good yam. I need to put my reading glasses on. I don't have the screen plugged into the TV tonight, so I can cheat when I have it plugged into the TV because everything's way bigger. Yarn, wool. Wow, that was a loud boom. Not sure what that was. Oh, Lulu, God bless you, mate. It was so good to hear from you. Please don't be a stranger. Oh, yarn equals talk. Okay. Oh, look at them giving hugs and kisses. That's so cute. It was a good yarn. Yeah, we definitely don't say yarn for talk. We say chat. God bless you. God loves you, and so do we, Lulu. Ah, well, maybe I'll sleep tonight since I didn't get to sleep till 5:15 this morning. Oh, y'all say yarn there too? I'm the funny one. Ah, ha, ha. Okay, Sean. That's right. We talk funny here in the U.S. Well, gosh, I guess everybody says yarn but us. To us, yarn is just, something you knit or crochet with. I guess you could knit a conversation together. Yeah, I'm gonna start a new word for us in the U.S. We don't yarn, we knit. uh, a waffling, waffling, waffling. That's something you put. That's something you put in the toaster and pour some butter and syrup on. A waffle. Well, what do y'all call cigarettes? I know they call them fags in England. Yes, it was fun with Lulu and Sean and Patrick and everyone else that was here and fizzled out on us. Waffling, that's a right tasted, but we say if someone is going on, they're waffling. Oh, you call them smokes there? Don't type the word, Sean, because I think that Autobot will get you for that word. Oh no, maybe not, because you're a moderator. Anyway, this has been a fun evening. F in the F in phone. So we learned a little bit about each other's culture. So we had Nevada, Virginia, Texas, California, England, Canada, Australia, um, um, what's his name? Oh yeah, y'all missed that guy from Missouri when he called in. Yeah, I need to get some Z's as well. See, we do say that here, get some Z's. Yes, it was. Absolutely, Patrick. Because you were part of it. Oh, all right. God bless everyone and stay safe. And may we all wake up to a brighter, healthier, happier day. Uh-oh, just heard another loud boom. I don't know what's going on out there tonight. Something. Song for everyone's thing. Fields of gold. Okay. You as well, my UK son. All right, y'all. God loves you, and so do I. I'll see y'all later on this evening, God willing. I definitely don't want to hear any more news tonight. Still got the news on the TV. Americans push back against the indefinite lockdowns. Oh, it's not thunder. I don't know what it is. It almost sounds like transformers blowing up, but they shouldn't be, because there aren't any storms or anything. And I haven't heard uh, tires squeal or anything, like somebody's hitting one with a car. I don't know what it is, but near the jet bases and the other bases, so you could hear lots of stuff. All right. It's almost 1:30 a.m. here. It's almost 3 a.m. where Patrick is in Canada, and poor Sean. I know it's 6 a.m. there. Lulu's okay because it's like 3 o'clock in the afternoon where she is, or 4 o'clock in the afternoon. So it's still early for her. I will, Patrick. I'll see y'all later. May God bless you. Signing out. Oops. All right.